I think one of the most craziest things I've seen in federal prison, I was in a maximum security prison, was that the Mexican Mafia put a hit on all blacks in the system. And what I mean by that is, I think it was 2016, a black, because blacks and Mexicans really, we don't sell together, anything like that. Blacks and whites don't sell together like that. And it's very, very, very segregated. And a black dude, excuse me, y'all, a black dude did something. I think he stabbed him or either probably killed him to a Mexican. But 3 months later, the Mexican Mafia put a hit on all blacks throughout the system. Like at 4 o'clock count, I think it was a black hand that made that call. But at 4 o'clock count, and all the major pens in the United States of America attacked. So at 4 o'clock count, 2016, dudes is at the email station. They on the phone. They taking showers. But the Mexicans knew what was going on 3 months ago, and they just hit an all-out attack. They end up locking Big Sandy down. They locked Lee County down. They locked McQuarrie down. They locked Pollock down. They locked a lot of pens down behind that, because dudes lost their lives. You got dudes got their arm chopped off, because you had some dudes that had goddamn machetes, man. They just went crazy, because you got to think, it was a sneak attack, meaning that we walking around not knowing that they had been plotting for 3 months to attack all blacks. And you got to think is that when the blacks or when the Indians or the Mexicans put a hit on a black, they're not putting a hit on where you from. I don't care if you from Cali, you from DC or Florida. The only thing they putting a hit on is a black man. So I'm saying that to say is that everybody was an easy target on that day. You had a few dudes lost their lives. You had a few Mexicans lost their lives. And the shit get real in there, bro. Whenever you live in the environment, bro, well, you have to holler at your homeboy because he got to stand in front of a shower while you take a shower. That shit is serious. Like, you can't walk from the shower to your room with shower shoes on. Your homies is gonna pull you. They're gonna pull you and look here, man, that's like a serious offense. If a dude see you walking from the shower with these on right here, your homeboys is gonna, they're gonna pull you up. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna pull you up here, they're gonna tell you that you can't do that. 9 times out of 10, when you see a dude coming from his boxers, he have 3 or 4 things. He got boxers on, he got boots tied up tight, he got a towel over his shoulder, and a cosmetic bag, and maybe a knife on him. And that's just protocol. My family asks me right now, why do I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning? Because I can just be laying there sleeping. I don't care if I went at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, my eyes are just open. It's because that was protocol in prison, meaning that I'm in all these different states in the federal prison. I'm in these maximum prisons, and that's when a lot of sneak attacks happen. Sneak attacks happen whenever you sleep. Like, dudes are sneaking your unit at 4 or 5. Well, I ain't gonna say 4 because the doors ain't open, but on that first move. And dudes are sneaking your unit. That's how in 2000, I want to say 14 or 15, Florida got in the riot with the Bloods. And that's how they crept in the unit. Who's that, Coleman? And it was a lot of shit that night. And the next morning, us Florida dudes didn't know that they had been plotting. But when they had that first move at 5:30, they ran in there with knives, and it was a big old riot and everything. But I said that to say, yeah, man,
where did that start from?
It started from a homie from Florida was in the cell with a blood. The homie from Florida went to the hole, which is the shoe. They call it the shoe, which is they call it confinement anywhere else. He went to confinement, so quite naturally, this is a Florida cell. It's just being occupied by a blood homie. And when I say homie, I'm talking about men. So we had another homie. I want y'all to follow this. They got off the bus that needed somewhere to go, so we was like, we're gonna put him in the homie cell because the homie is in the shoe. And the blood homie wouldn't let him in there. So it was some words exchanged, blah, blah, blah. So the dudes from Florida in the unit like, all right, my nigga, if you feel like that right there, y'all can't touch the TV no more in here. Not on no sucker shit, but it was a Florida TV, but Florida and the Bloods, you know what I'm saying, they came together. Now we all look at this TV. It's crazy, man. Dudes got
basically the homie from Florida was in the cell first.
Yes. That was a Florida cell.
He hit and claimed it as a Florida cell.
Yeah.
He go to the hole. He never get out the hole?
No. It was a Florida cell. The blood coming there later. He go to the hole and we know he gonna get out. We just trying to put the new homie from Florida in there just for a minute until we can place him. But the blood wasn't happening. So the blood was tripping about that. But all the while, this is not the blood cell.
Yeah, but what do you?
I don't know. It was, I mean, really, it like, I don't know, probably dude got comfortable in there. You know, when dudes been had them one-man cell for a couple of months, they don't want no celly.
I know that feeling when they
You know what
talk
I'm
about
saying?
once you done had the